Let's take a closer look at what was rippling beneath the surface. Abigail gets us started.
Well, in the healthcare sector, Scarlett, let's take a look at a laggard and a leader. First up, starting off with the negative, Amerisource Bergen, the drug distributor, down 4%, well off the lows, down nearly 7%, on pace for the worst day of 2018. This after they were cut to an underperform at Bank of America Merrill Lynch, saying that this company could be the next drug sector victim. They, of course, are a big distributor to Walgreens. Walgreens cut their outlook last week. Reimbursement an issue, those shares lower. To the positive, though, take a look at Gilead Sciences, the biotech giant, up 2% on an upgrade over at UBS. The analysts there citing the fact that they could be turning the corner after their fatty liver disease drug flop. There are two other big-time drugs in the pipeline that could be very important, including a rheumatoid arthritis drug, Emma, and they do have a $77 price target on the shares of Gilead, suggesting there could be more than 14% upside from here, Emma.
Abigail, I've been watching Macy's falling for the second straight day, and this despite the department store chain launching its latest initiative to drive traffic back to stores. It launched Story, which is an experience-focused shop-in-shop in some 36 of its more than 600 stores today. The aim to return the sense of discovery and sales to the department store. But if you take a look at this next chart, that could be something of an uphill battle. Johnson Red Book figures out today show that department store sales fell for the 9th straight week. That's the longest streak since 2017. Even as overall retail sales rose, investors have certainly taken notice, especially when it comes to Macy's. The stock down close to 17% year to date. Remain.
All right, thanks, Emma. Well, I want to go back to healthcare, specifically the managed care, the insurers. They're under pressure again today, and this is after Senator Bernie Sanders came out with his Medicare for All proposal. Keep in mind, he's also a presidential candidate here, and there's a lot of concern about just how much healthcare is going to be in the news over the next couple years as we get into the presidential election season. Keep in mind, his proposal pretty much wants to do away with a lot of companies like Humana, Centene, essentially move a lot of Americans into basically what is essentially a government-run healthcare program. And I want you to take a look at the PE ratios relative to the S&P 500 for the managed healthcare stocks specifically, because they're now trading at about a 10% discount to the market. And this is pretty significant because a lot of analysis shows that during election years, these stocks typically trade at a discount of about 20 to 40% relative to the S&P 500. So we're not quite there yet, but with all of the talk on the Democratic side about replacing a lot of the traditional insurers, and even on the Republican side with the Trump administration challenging the Affordable Care Act, a lot of these stocks are going to be in the spotlight for the next couple of years.